What happens when something becomes popular? Copies, of course, a lot of copies. But what happens when something becomes popular and the thing that was popular before copies from the thing that's popular? Controversy. Among Us is a game that released onto Android and iOS sometime in 2018, and later in the year onto Steam, and slowly over time it got more and more added to it until Impostors considered it a finished product. But it largely went unnoticed because of the other game, Fortnite. Fortnite is a shooty game that got its start in 2017 with its flagship game mode, Save the World. But shortly after, Epic Games realised that Battle Royales are becoming quite popular. So they got to work crafting their own Battle Royale, and boom, about 2 months after Save the World released, Battle Royale released and took the world by storm, yada yada yada. Cut to late 2020, Fortnite is in a rough state. Everyone is pretty bored of the game overall. Shut up, this season was not good. And all of a sudden, people started to find Among Us. And by the end of the year, Among Us has become a worldwide hit, like Fortnite before it, taking Fortnite's crown. But the guys over at Fortnite saw this and started plotting something. Fortnite Impostors was a game mode added into the game in Chapter 2 Season 7. Wait a minute, need to go back a couple of seasons. Here we are. Before the ripping off fully began, during the 2020 winter event, when Among Us was at its peak, Fortnite hired some creative builders to build them some maps in creative. But what they got the creative builders to create weren't any old Fortnite maps, no. What they got them to make were none other than Among Us inspired maps. And they even got some Fortnite content creators who quit the game, like Ninja, to come off League of Legends for a bit and play it with a hefty paycheck. Look, there's a shopping mall, castle and a museum. This isn't copying off Among Us at all. Look, they even called it The Spy Within, so it's not Among Us. Although it was a sort of big thing at the time and people did like this game mode, it largely went under the radar, and someone at Innersoft might have commented on it, I don't know. But yeah, Impostors was a game mode added into the game in Chapter 2 Season 7 in the update 17.40. Beforehand, leakers and Fortnite themselves started to tease the LTM, with a lot of people assuming that a big overhaul to the map was coming. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Instead, we got this. The premise, the map, the gameplay, everything was just a carbon copy of Among Us with a coat of paint that said Fortnite on it. Ooh, since John Jones betrayed the IO, there's been others like him. Actually, no, that was a good way to link it to the story, kind of. And to say that the people that helped out and worked on Among Us weren't happy would be an understatement. One of the co-founders of Innersoft, Marcus Bromander, tweeted saying, "We didn't patent the Among Us mechanics. I don't think that leads to a healthy game industry. Is it really that hard to put 10% more effort into putting your own spin on it though?" Gary Porter tweeted out a comparison of the Impostors map and Among Us map, showing how similar they were to each other, adding to the point of Marcus's tweet. Adriel Wallach shared a comic, yeah that's about right, and Victoria Tran said, "It would have been really cool to collab, like game mechanics fine, those shouldn't be gatekept, but at the very least, even different themes or terminology make things more interesting." I even gave my 2 cents on the situation at the time.
Picture my booty up in 3D, I'll shake my booty in my own.
My bad. The backlash still stayed around for a bit for Fortnite, but sometime in 2022, Fortnite would start to tease an official collab with Among Us, after crediting Among Us for it being an inspiration. And on the 9th of June, the Among Us back bling and the distraction dance emote were revealed. And to tie everything in a nice little bow, if you bought Among Us on the Epic Games Store, or bought the Among Us currency, you would receive these two in Fortnite. So after all, everything does have a happy ending. Apart from 2 months later, Impostors was removed and has never been seen again, as the Fortnite team said they were shifting to focus other Fortnite projects. No, what happened was they realised that something they just straight up ripped off was one of their most popular game modes, and to combat that, they said, nope, you can't have that. So, a sort of happy ending then. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. What did you think to Impostors when it released? And what did you think to the controversy surrounding it? Comment down below. This is all for now, and see ya.